Okay, welcome. So I thought I would just do a video just about DraftKings. Now, this is not so much on the strategy of how to win. If I knew how to win $1 million, I would do it myself, okay? But just kind of some basics about how to play this different games. So I'm going to talk about basketball here. Now, ironically, I know more about football than any other sport. And the first week I ever played, I won $480, but after that I haven't had as much success. But I think my strategy actually works better for basketball. So right now, I don't know how well you guys can see this, but up top it says lobby, lineup, contests, leagues, mission, promos, right? So right now I'm just in the lobby, and it shows some of the different contests you can play. For example, there's NFL main event, casual NFL. The casual ones are for like the less experienced players. And then a few more NFL contests, and then you even have some MMA, mixed martial arts, and some basketball. But I want to go to just get NBA here. So I'm going to hit this here that says NBA, and what it's going to do is filter just so I have the NBA contests. And I'm going to play this one. It says NBA 300,000 sharpshooter. So 300,000 is the total prizes. It costs $3 to enter, and if I hit that total prizes, it's going to show me that, let me see if I can kind of focus in on it. The first prize is 30,000, second prize 15,000, third prize 10,000, etc. And it has a payout schedule, so it goes all the way kind of down the line there. So I'm going to play this particular one. I already entered one lineup, and I'm going to do another lineup. So I'm going to click here, and now it's going to give me, so I already put in one lineup, and I don't want to use that same lineup, so I have to just click this thing off, and I'm going to say create a new lineup. So that's going to give me a new lineup rather than the one I was using before. And now it will bring me to a screen. So it says NBA 300K sharpshooter, right? And then it's going to give me, let me just move this up a little bit so you can see. Too much. So now what it's going to do is it shows different positions up top. It says PG point guard, SG shooting guard, SF shooting forward, etc. Right? And then it shows a space for my lineup. Now the idea is, okay, in this case, I get $50,000 to spend total. And I've got, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8 players. So on average, is it 8? Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes. So on average, $5,000 per player. But what happens, so in this case, James Harden, it projects he's going to have 62 points, which is really, really good, but he cost $11,000. So he basically cost more than twice as much as my average score. So I can't take all players like this because I'll run out of money real quickly. I'm going to take James Harden, and as you can see, it puts it over there. So I now have as my point guard James Harden. It's Sacramento versus Houston. He's projected at 62 points, and he cost me $11,000. Pretty expensive, but there's not a lot of players that are going to be able to score that kind of number of points. So now I'm going to go here, and it says shooting guard. So for example, it'll say DeMar DeRozan, Jimmy Butler, Avery Bradley, Devin Booker, etc. And then it shows you how many points they're projected at and the cost. So in this case, DeMar DeRozan, he's on Toronto. Toronto's playing New York, and it shows that he's projected at 46 points and salary $8,400. Once again, pretty expensive guy. But I like to have people like this in my lineup. Let me just move that down a little bit so it doesn't glare so much. So now I'm going to take DeMar DeRozan as well. Now if I keep taking these high-priced players, obviously I'm going to run out of money. Already I've used almost 17,000 of my 50,000. So now it's saying my average player, the salary of the remaining players has to be $5,050 for the remaining. So I cannot take those expensive players because I will run out of money fairly soon. Okay, let's see. Shooting forward, Kyle Leonard. 43 points. Once again, he cost me $9,400. I'm going to take him as well. Now, I only have, of the 50,000 that I started with, 20,900 left among 5 more players. So like about, says $4,180. So now I have to take some lesser priced players. So the bottom line is you do this, and then you go through the various positions, and you fill up your lineups. And then once I'm done, I just hit the button on the right there that says enter. So I am going to stop the video here in a moment, but that's the basics of the DraftKings. And like I said, they do have basketball, football, they've got mixed martial arts, they've got something called esports, which is basically people playing video games. They've got college football, they have hockey, etc. So it's fun, not necessarily that you're going to make money on it, but it's fun to try, and the games are more interesting when you do bet on these things in a small way. But use your head. Don't go crazy. Okay, this is John. Thanks for watching.